So, maayong buntag ni ma'am, maayong buntag diha ninyo mga kabadi. So, we are the group 10 and we are tasked to discuss, or we are assigned to discuss the France policing system. So, as you can see, naata diri ang mapa sa France. So, let's start sa ilang policing system. So, the France policing system. So we have here the overview about their policing, no? So in France, the state is responsible for protecting persons and property, maintaining public order, and enforcing the law. So the French police consists of three centralized forces, no? So three centralized forces: the national police, and national gendarmerie, and municipal police. So two of which have the same mission but different jurisdiction at a national scope. So let's try to figure out about those two, their differences. So the French National Police, or Police Nationale, no? The National Police is a civilian force under the jurisdiction of the Ministry of the Interior and primarily responsible for urban areas, no? They operates on mga large cities like Paris, no? Mga urban cities, mga urbanized na nga city. So when we say urban, so it's kind of mga large cities. Dili siya pareha sa mga rural nga mga province, mga small towns. So mao na siya, mao na ang pasabot. The primarily responsible mga urban areas, no? Mga large cities. No, the national police is a civilian police force, no? So the national police, no, it has a strength of 150 staff and it divided into two categories. So the police officers and administrative employees. When you say police officers, no, police officers in France are responsible for maintaining law and order, no, just like our PNP. So they also ensuring the public safety, no, and upholding the enforcement of laws and regulations, no. Their duties like mga patrolling mga designated areas, mo respond sa mga emergencies, and they also investigating crimes and also apprehending suspects, no, and providing assistance to the public when needed, no. They play a crucial role in safeguarding communities, preventing criminal activities, and ensuring the security and well-being of the citizens deserve. Mga na siya. So, in administrative employees, no, within the French National Police, no, are responsible for managing administrative tasks such as mga record keeping. So, sila mag-keep mga data entry. They are more on office, no, adto sila mag-manage, adto sila naka-duty, adto sila assign, no. They play a crucial role in ensuring the smooth operation of the police force by handling various paperworks, no, coordinating resources, and providing essential support services to enable the effective functioning of the organization. So we have here the functions and missions of national police. So the role of the national police is generally to ensure that the laws are observed and enforced. So just like the maudyo ng rules sa law enforcement, no, because they ensure that the laws are observed and enforced, because the laws are futile, no, wala siya kwenta, wala silbi kung wala siya properly obeyed sa mga katawhan o gi-observe sa mga citizens dito sulod sa state, no? Kung wala siya silbi, usa pa may silbi sa balaod kung wala gi properly observe or obeyed, and wala sa lagi tarong o kuan enforce. So mao na. So efforts are also directed at the prevention of delinquency. In that context, the National Police conducts, first we have here the conduct security operations like mga patrols, no? Mag-patrol sila sa mga kung asa sila na-assign, dito sila mag-patrol sa mga dark alleys, mga kaning National Police sa city, mag-patrol sila dito. And so, second example is the traffic control, no? We all know what is traffic control. This is to expedite the flow of traffic, no? Para mapadali ang flow sa traffic sa EDSA, mga highway, no? Especially sa mga traffic congested areas, no? Naata diha mga area nga grabe kay ka-traffic, murag minglanilya. So the traffic accident, no, should be thoroughly analyzed regularly to know where, no, and how accidents occur, no, so that proper preventive measures should be undertaken to avoid damages, no, to property, no, injuries to persons and loss of lives. So mao na ilaha, mao na ang trabaho sa National Police. They also have the duty, you know, the traffic control. So the National Police is under the supervision of the judiciary, conducts criminal inquiries, serves search warrants, etc., as well as maintaining specific judiciary police services for criminal inquiries. So we proceed to structure and organization. So one of France's two police presences is the National Police, a civil law enforcement agency with primary jurisdiction in cities and large towns with populations exceeding 16,000 inhabitants. No, it is under the authority of the Minister of the Interior. No, so we have here the organization chart. At the top of the police hierarchy is the General Directorate of the National Police. So siya ang head, siya ang na dito sa top of the organizational structure. So followed by the General Directorate of the National Police he oversees the following divisions. First, we have the General Inspectorate of the National Police. So the General Inspectorate of the National Police in France, known as Inspection Generale de la Police Nationale. It is responsible for overseeing and ensuring the proper functioning of the National Police. So they conduct internal investigations into potential misconduct, complaints, and allegations of wrongdoing within the police force. So naatay mga divisions diri sa Pilipinas nga naghandle pud sa atong mga kapulisan. Sila ang conduct sila mga investigations sa mga potential nga misconduct nga ginabuhat sa mga kapulisan nato, sa mga wrongdoing nila. So kung naatay nga naapod na sa laing nasod, which is sa France, sa mao ni ang kaning the General Inspectorate of the National Police in France, no, they manage the National Police there, no, and the IGPN, no, plays a crucial role in maintaining the integrity, no, integrity and French National Police. So they they have to maintain the integrity of their police, no, nga muhatag og karangalan para sa ilang bansa. Dapat ginamaintain na og honor, no, they give honor, and dapat they give honor and honesty, no. Second, we have Central Directorate of the Judiciary Police in France, known as Direction Centrale de la Police Judiciaire. It is primarily responsible for leading and coordinating major criminal investigations nationwide. So, kaning Central Directorate of Judiciary Police, no, they are responsible, no, nga mo lead and makipag-coordinate sa mga major criminal investigations, mga high profile cases, providing support to local law enforcement agencies and ensuring the effective application of judicial procedures. Because kaning the DCPG play important role, no, significant role sa pag-maintain sa ilang mga balaod and upholding justice within the French legal system. And third, we have here the Directorate of Territorial Surveillance in France, known as the Direction Generale de la Sécurité Intérieure. It is responsible for ensuring the national security by conducting intelligence operations, gathering and analyzing information related to potential threats, and preventing activities that may endanger public safety and integrity of the country. No? The country sa mga counter-terrorism, mauna ilang mga rule, mga counter-terrorism efforts, counter-intelligence, and protection of France national interests. So, fourth, we have the Central Directorate of Public Security in France, known as Direction Centrale de la Sécurité Publique. Is responsible for maintaining public order, ensuring the safety of citizens, and enforcing the law at the national level. So they work closely now with local law enforcement agencies to uphold public security and provide assistance in emergencies and crisis situations. So doon na kayo sila sa law enforcement, they work closely and para pud sa katawhan, no, they have the same mission, and the DCSP oversees various law enforcement activities, no. They oversees various law enforcement activities including sa mga crime prevention, traffic control, handling day-to-day policing duties across different regions in France. And kalima nata diri the Central Directorate for General Information in France was responsible for gathering and analyzing domestic intelligence to safeguard national security. No, it focused on monitoring and preventing potential threats to public safety, no, including sa mga terrorism, espionage, and other activities that could lead endanger the country. Next is the Central Directorate of Border Police in France. So So it is primarily responsible for enforcing border security. From the word border, no, the responsible for that border sa ilang bansa and managing immigration related issues. So they monitors and controls the movement of people and goods across the country's borders, ensuring compliance with immigration's laws and regulations. No? Mao ni ilang mga trabaho kay para ma-prevent nila ang mga kuan ba, mga illegal nga immigration, mga kuan, mga human trafficking, no, mga mga ang mga illegal immigration like mga ilang ipang secure dapat ang mga dito kanang mga border nga kanang mga foreign mga mugusod o mugawa sa ilang country gani ila nang ipang monitor, ila nang i-prevent mga base na ay mga makuha diba na sila makuha nga makaguba sa ilang nga makaguba sa ilang nasod, no, and also maintaining the integrity of the nation's borders. Next is the Central Service of the Republic's Security Forces. It was responsible for providing security and protection to high-ranking government officials. So high-ranking government officials, no, mao na ilang trabaho, they are tasked, no, ensuring the safety and well-being of these individuals. Ilang safeguarding the public order during significant gatherings, no, mga importante nga meetings and events sa national importance, no. Ila jud ang protektahan ng mga high ranking. Sila ang nagprotekta sa mga high ranking officials, mga government officials nga during sa mga significant, mga importante nga gatherings. Next is the Technical International Police Cooperation Service in France. It is responsible for facilitating international cooperation between law enforcement agencies. No, the SCTIP, also known as the Service de Cooperation Technique International de Police, works, no, to foster collaboration, share information and coordinate efforts with other countries to address transnational crime, including mga drug trafficking, organized crime, and mga terrorism, no. Importante gani ilang role dito sa France kay they promote global security and combating, no, cross border criminal activities through effective international partnerships. So kani siya nagipagpartner sila sa mga laing mga international, no, when we say international partnership, so laing nasod para makikumbat sila sa katong mga kaning kuan mga organized crime, mga terrorism, mao na ilaha. So next is the last is the protection of high profile personalities department, no, is in France known as the Service de la Protection, no, is responsible for providing security and protection to high profile individuals such as government officials, no, nata diya pareha rin sila sa kaning kaning the central service of the republic's security forces. So kada siyang kuan the protection of high profile personalities department, providing security and protection to high profile individuals such as government officials, no, the kaning mga government officials nga nga naay potential nga how may be at risk of threats, or attacks, no, basin na ay mga threats or mga possible nga atake ba, so sila na ang magprotekta na. So the SDLP ensures the safety and well-being of these individuals by implementing security measures, conducting risk assessments, and coordinating protection details to mitigate potential risks and ensure their security during public appearance and private activities. So let's proceed sa rank classification nila, no. So nata diri ang una kay ang Director General, followed by Prefectural Corps, who the Police Prefect of Paris. Next is the Directors of Active Service. So nata diri the planning and under the planning and management course. First, the Inspector General of the National Police, followed by the two which is the Comptroller General of the National Police, the Commissioner General of Police, next Divisional Commissioner of Police, Commissioner of Police, and the Provisionary Commissioner of Police or Commissioner of Police Candidate. And we have here under the command course, first the Divisional Major of Police in functional position. Next, Divisional Major of Police, Major of Police, Captain of Police, Lieutenant of Police, and Mr. Provisionary Lieutenant of Police, and Police Commander Candidate. And we have also under the Supervisory and Field Course, first, the Brigadier Major of Police, head of a local police unit. So siya ang head sa local police unit. And followed by Brigadier Major of Police in exceptional pay grade. And Brigadier Major of Police, Chief Brigadier of Police, Brigadier of Police, Sub Brigadier of Police, and Constable, and Provisionary Constable, and Constable Candidate. And last, the under the other course and positions, course and position, security agents and national police reservists. So that's all sa French National Police, no. So let's proceed sa second centralized police force of France, which is the Gendarmerie Nationale. Part siya sa French Armed Forces. It operates sa mga small towns and rural areas, as what I've said earlier, no, nga lahi siya kumpara dito sa Police Nationale sa France, which is nag-operates to dito sa mga urbanized areas like mga large towns, large cities like Paris, no. Kani siya kay small towns rin siya and rural areas, so mga province diri, kung in short sa mga province, mga gamay nga mga lugar, gamay mga areas, mao na siya. And it is under both of Ministry of Defense and Ministry of the Interior. It is about 98,000 soldiers. 98,000 soldiers. The French gendarmerie, no? We have here the mission and function. The French gendarmerie is a military institution created to ensure public safety, and it guarantees the protection of individuals and their properties, informs, warns, and rescues. In addition to ensuring the maintenance of law and order, the law enforcement of legislation, it may also contribute to the military defense of the nation. So, there's a possibility nga mag-collaborate ang duha ka centralized police, no? Centralized police force of France in terms of defense of the nation. So its missions include the policing of French countryside. So countryside areas and small towns. So mga small towns, mga kilid sa ilahang mapa makita na yung mga small towns dira kilid sa ilang when you say countryside, no? Kilid sa ilahang bansa, mga layo kayo sa mga cities, small towns lang. Usually sa nga naay population less than 20,000. Thus, although this comprises only 50% of the population, it is responsible for about 90% of the territory. This territorial gendarmerie conducts crime investigation under the same laws and regulations as the members of the active directorates of the National Police. So let's proceed sa structure and organization. No? The French gendarmerie is an integral part of the armed forces. So part dun siya sa French armed forces, no? And thus it falls under the responsibility of the Ministry of Defense for administrative and organic purposes. While administratively part of the armed forces, it is operationally attached to the Ministry of the Interior for its mission within France, and criminal investigation are run under the supervision of prosecutors and judges. The French gendarmerie has two major units, which is the departmental and the mobile gendarmerie. The departmental, no? The departmental carries out judicial and ordinary police function and is divided into territorial stations with specific tasks as appropriate. So kanang departmental gendarmerie, no? Naga-execute po sila sa mga ordinary police functions like kaning traffic controls and mountain units. Second is the mobile gendarmerie does not undertake judicial work but may move to reinforce other police or to undertake special duties. So it may move to reinforce other police or to undertake special duties. Their principal duty is to maintain public order. So it's kind same nga murag pareha ra gyud sila, but lain lang sila jurisdiction but same sila og mission. So let's proceed sa ilang rank classification, no, sa gendarmerie. Nata diri una, pinaka high rank nila kay ang General de Army. So, dili kay ko ni sa mga dili ko ka provide sa ilang English term sa ilang rank classification, but because mao man na diri sa Google, wala ko ma-search. And second is the General de Corps de Army. And third is the General de Division. Fourth is the General de Brigade. Um, Followed by Colonel and Lieutenant Colonel, Chief de Escardon, Captain, Lit- Captain and Lieutenant, and SOS Lieutenant, Aspirant, eleve officer. So those are the officers no sa rank classification sa gendarmerie and officers, but we have also the non-commissioned officers and volunteer assistant gendarmes. We have here the major no under ni sila sa non-commissioned officers and volunteer assistant gendarmes. And katong una na akong gitubi kay mga officers to sila. Ang kaning karon kay non-commissioned officers ni. First, you have major, followed by adjutant chief, adjutant, merchandise logist chief, gendarme, gendarme sus contract, gendarme adjoint merchandise logist, gendarme adjoint brigadier chief, Gendarme Adjoint Brigadier, Gendarme Adjoint Premier Class, and last is the Gendarme Adjoint. So take note lang ang katong mga first and last nga rank nila. Katora ang importante. So let's proceed sa ilahang training and training and education. So, let's proceed sa ilang education or training. So, nata dire the Academy of National Gendarmerie Officers or in French equally these officers de la Gendarmerie Nationale or EOGN, no? Mao na siya ang training center no nga training center located sa Melon which provides officers basic training as well as retraining. So, mao na ya. Take note of that kaning the Academy of National Gendarmerie Officers, the Academy of National Gendarmerie Officers is the training center no nga located siya sa Melon which provides officers basic training as well as retraining. Take note that. After having been choosing through selective examination based on university standards, students must complete a 2-year course including law, no, with international relations, crime, public order, human resources, human resources management, relations with medias or medics, human rights, foreign language, crisis management in order to become a gendarme officer. So, nalang kay kuan maka-complete na og duha ka tuig nga kurso nga kaning kurso nga gibutang dire kaning law kuan na makakuan na kana pwede na ka mahimo og gendarme officers. Aday ka pwede mahimo kung wala kay mga training dapat one of the requirements na siya to become a gendarme officer. So, we have here non-commissioned officers are trained or retrained in one of the 6 academics that are to be found in the whole territory. The gendarmerie promotion system offers large avenues for non-commissioned officers to become officers. At least 50% of the officers are former non-commissioned officers. So the third centralized police force unit will be discussed by my partner Ebas Aga.
The municipal police, or France Police Municipale, are the local police of towns and cities in France outside the capital. There are 24,000 municipal police officers in 4,525 communities. The municipal police are one of the 3 components of French policing alongside the national police and the national Gendarmerie with about 145,000 police and 98,000 soldiers respectively. And municipal policing is Department of Paris, Hauts-de-Seine, Saint Denis, and Val-de-Marne is the responsibility of Paris Police Prefecture, part of National Police. And Paris Police Prefecture is, or Prefecture de Police is the unit of French Ministry of the Interior that provide police emergency service and various administrative service to the population of the city of Paris and the surrounding three suburban departments of Hauts-de-Seine, Saint-Denis, and Val-de-Marne. It is headed by the prefect of police or prefect de police, and the law enforcement roles of the municipal police kani mga security, safety, and public orders, the correct application of the bylaw, monitoring and regulation of the road traffic, and the record of traffic violation, routine screening for alcohol offense, maintenance of law 78(6) of the Code of Criminal Procedure, assistance to citizens of the town, the laws of urban planning, reports of crime or which they had no jurisdiction, and the requirements to work as a police officer for the French National Police or Gendarmerie. A candidate must be of French nationality and between 17 and 35 years old. Candidate must be at least 5'3" height and in good health with good eyesight. Other requirements include minimum of the French baccalaureate and a clean criminal record. And the highest rank of the police municipal, it is the Director General or Director General. Ano yung iyang rank? The lowest rank is the Gardien de la Paix, Stadiary or Keeper of the Peace intern, first year after school. Ano yung lowest rank? O ilang lobo? Ano ang lobo sa police?
So that's all about the France policing system. Unta nasabdan ra ninyo. Amping mo kanunay. God bless.